Hi Capricorn, and welcome to Silky Intuitive. This reading is going to take a look at your career path. Are you standing at the gateway? Are you choosing between staying or going? That's the question we want to ask here. Now, all I need is to clear my throat and take a little sip of nice warm tea, and we'll be on our way. So, I think for some Capricorns, things are picking up speed. Maybe things around your career are moving along. It's possible that things around your career have slowed down. But we do have a message that you're on a new path, some of you. But I think the energy coming from this new path has a very nice clarity. You've been conflicted in the past with your career path, but I see movement and movement forward, but the movement also comes with a choice. Okay, let's see what we've got for Capricorn. 8 down. 1, 2. There we go. Now let's see what we have for you. In the first position, we ask, what is the present work situation for this story in particular? It's not going to affect all of you, only some of you. Look at your sun, moon, rising, especially like Mars, your Saturn, and anywhere your life's ambition may be connected, in whatever house it may be connected in. Now, and I'm not an astrologer. Please don't correct me. I already know that I don't know what I'm talking about with astrology. Now, present work situation. Authority. Okay, Capricorn. Are you looking for promotion? Are you looking for a better job where you're running things? Are you interested in becoming your own boss, being the authority of your own life? Right here, right now, present situation, 2017, you're looking at either an energy of authority or a position of authority. But that seems to be a promising ambition for you, because you're already very naturally in tune with being in charge. In the next position, is anything blocking me from moving on? 9 of Cups. Okay, so maybe some of your ambitions are a little bit lofty. Maybe there is a love situation that you're incredibly deeply involved in. And maybe that's the reason why you're having such a hard time deciding whether or not to move away or to move on. It may be a love connection within your job that keeps you attached to this relationship, this situation, this work involvement. There may be a love interest, maybe at your place of work, but it feels like there's a deep something highly emotional getting in your way and keeping you from moving on. Is it a partner that doesn't want to move? Is it the fact that you will be leaving behind family members if you move away? So there's this deeply embedded love relationship that is really the reason that you haven't moved on yet. Whether it's on an emotional level within the house or it's an actual attachment within the workplace. There are reasons here. Why? And I hear for some of you, you're wanting this love partner. I'm going to say love partner if this is work. You want this person to be able to move freely forward with you. But that is one of the issues, your love life. Now, what are my strengths? The four, the Four of Wands. Listen, your strength at this point, I feel you can do this thing anywhere. I think it's very promising if you can work from your home. That's going to be actually the best launch, the best starting place if you're looking to move forward independently. Sole ownership. I really do think there's hope for accomplishment. For some of you, that accomplishment is really very much embedded within your home. A lot you can do in your situation working from your home. And it can be profitable. It can be prosperous. In the next position, is there any reason to stay? Well, whatever the tie is, whatever it is that keeps you so involved here, it's your destiny. Staying where you're at. Maybe working from the home that you're actually in right now. If this is making sense, it really tells me that what this arrangement does, if you stay where you're at or in the area that you're at, you don't have to move away to have the achievement. You can stay where you're at. Where you're living now, the home or the area is your destiny. It's karmically meant to happen this way. And I almost think you may be at some point looking for a bigger home. But this close love association that feels like it might be in jeopardy if you go, that manages to remain intact. That relationship where there's happiness and hope, it almost feels like children, grandchildren, the destiny, those people that surround your destiny. That relationship can remain intact. So this is saying really, things are very hopeful if you are looking at doing them independently and out of your home. Next, position. What are the benefits of staying? The benefits of staying. Now, this is the Seven of Swords. You know, I'm going to take some clarifiers because I have wonder if that card really belongs there. So let me see if I can get something to go with this, because I don't see what deception has to do with the benefits of staying. the Hermit. Another sword, the Five of Swords. And the Five of Wands. Benefits of staying. I think there may be someone in your surrounding who actually needs you. Someone who is in conflict. Maybe this person that's connected to love, or maybe this person lives in a bit of a conflicted situation. There's a deep affection for this person, but this person may be standing here, maybe dealing with some inner demons or struggling in one way. And I think that the benefit of your staying is for this person, because I almost think you bring a sense of wisdom and stability and healing to this person's life. I almost thought for a second that the person so deeply wound here was the children, when Spirit is kind of kicking me in the head and saying that this is a partner that maybe you're having a hard time deciding whether or not to leave this person. The children will be well enough. This person is really your destiny. This person may need you. But I feel very much that there's already been a division with this situation. There lies the conflict. But there are benefits of your staying connected. Connected to what is blocking you from moving on. And I almost think it's a relationship. Let's see. Let's move on and see what we're seeing here. The sixth position is anything blocking me from progressing from where I am. Trapped in fear. One of the reasons why you're not moving away from this person, from this situation, is there may be a fear of being alone, a fear of failure, a fear of being alone. Did I mention a fear of being alone? I think this is almost connected in some way, that the struggle that we're having here is not just the fact that you'll be leaving people behind if you move on, but there's also a fear of being alone. That would be within you, Capricorn. That would be within you. I also see that there is some disagreement within yourself about this relationship to the one that I think has the solid ability to love. But it's already been broken, I think. It's already been broken because of disappointment. And for whoever this is, I think you're already in the process of taking charge of your own life and making your own decisions. This situation now has gotten in your way. And it's connected to this person. This person who you love, but for some reason you're not with this person anymore. The next position, which strengths shall I play to? Patience, it's the Hangman. Your ability to sacrifice. your ability to show inner wisdom, plant those inner seeds, and then watch them patiently grow. Being wise within yourself. This is really about the loneliness and the solitude of growing on your own, independently from someone else. Although this attachment is here, more than anything, what is really blocking you, what is really holding you back, is the fear of being alone. That may be keeping you from making the real choice. Let's see, in the next position, asks the question, should I stay? New beginnings. There are new beginnings if you stay where you're at. You will find yourself in patterns of reinventing yourself every time maybe you get stuck. I think that it may be a new beginning for this relationship. Maybe once bound to friendship, but now bound, or once bound to love, but now it's bound by friendship. It's taken on a new path of its own. This relationship, while you remain independent, strong, and walking your own path, doing what it is that is going to satisfy you. Now, I want a little clarity for you guys here, because I think that even though you feel like maybe you're transitioning away from this relationship, I do think whatever this connection was, maybe within your workspace, was it a partner, a business partner? They brought some sense of stability into your life. But what's blocking you is the fear of being alone. Now that it feels like this partnership is over, you've got 2 people, 3, actually 4 people, 5 people really standing on their own. A fine family connection and support on your path to destiny by those that are around you. So I think that for now, the answer may very well be in staying where you're at, even though I think you may have already moved on in one way or another. 5 of Cups, another 5, by the way. The Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Like, I think this relationship, this work partnership slash love partnership, or there was just a deep connection there, but that partnership is over. But what we have here is a reawakening of the situation if you want there to be one. The offer is definitely on the table to look at the situation in a new way. Do we look at the disappointment here? Or do we focus on what is left? What is still there to take away that's good? And that's where I feel this new communication, this new way of dealing with one another comes in. And that's why I think this Page of Cups is here to talk about the nature of the relationship. And for me, that is a friendship. That is the developing of a new situation. The fear of being alone or abandoned by this person is just sort of a fear you're dealing with inside. I think that this situation, this relationship, is solid enough to move forward with in a very new. new way of dealing with this person. But the foundation of the situation now is based on friendship. It still comes from a place of love, but it's not the heavy emotional thing anymore. It's changing. It's changing its flavor. It's changing its color. It's maturing, although it endures, and that's a good message. For whoever it is, if you're moving or wanting to move away from a business partnership or just a place that you've really grown to love, but it feels like it's time to move on, it's because this emotional attachment is so strong in you that you're kind of basing your decisions off of fear. But the movement forward is good. It's promising. And you still carry forward onto something new. It may take time because we do have a card of patience here. And this hangman, he can stay here for a long time if he has to. He's a really patient guy. You know, he'll hang in there. So through patience, through maintenance, through thoughtful care, I think if you rework your path, you can work from home and maintain the ties that you're in fear of losing. It all feels like you figure out how to work it out this year, primarily to suit you and to suit this new path you're walking with the Fool. You know he walks a brand new path. It's his destiny. Through patience and care, you'll work through your home. This fulfilling relationship is not going to leave you. It's not going to leave you because we have the offer to keep this situation solid. But on the other hand, there was a reason why you had to take charge of your own life and move away from someone or something that was causing a negative breakdown or negative cycles in your life. That's what that means. So, there you go. If you want to look at your love reading, which we're calling, Have I Found the Right One? That you can find at my Vimeo channel. I will leave the link below. And private readings again. Check out my website. Get a hold of me through my contact form. And we'll get the ball rolling on the invoice. Or email me. Again, I'll get back to you. Again, guys, thank you so much. I hope this all works out for whoever this is talking about. Take care, Capricorn. Be well, and peace.